Hello chums and welcome to another Let's Play with me RC here on Video Chums. Today we're going to be taking a look at Koral with a K. I guess the recent release of Mortal Kombat has had an influence on this team here. And what's interesting is that this team actually created this game when they were out at sea. I think that they created this while they were on a boat. And the whole idea of it is that it's supposed to be a puzzle adventure where you're messing around with coral and going through the ocean. You can see in the background here, we got turtle, we got a school of fish, we got a ray up here. For those of you who are vacationing this summer going scuba diving, this might be the game to check out. I don't know. Let's jump in. I haven't played a lick of this yet, but I am definitely interested and kind of excited to see what this is all about, because you guys know me in puzzle games. I like me a puzzle game. And this is taking place in the coral, in the ocean. It's going to be interesting. Alright, new game. Let's jump in. Koral. Alright, so here we are. It looks as though we are this little wispy thing. And we started what looks to be underneath the crust from a wispy seed thing. Now, if you hit these things, you get a different color. Woo! Oh, we can light up fish. Oh, we just hit what looks to be a checkpoint or something like that. Look how beautiful that is. This is very pretty. Koral. Alright, where to go from here? I have no idea. There is the surface. That's what looks to be a whale shark over there. Now this is definitely hit me a little bit because my wife and I watch a lot of nature documentaries. Shout out to BBC, by the way. David Attenborough. So, like, a lot of these creatures I've seen, you know, footage or documentaries on. So seeing a whale shark out there is really, really cool. For those of you who are interested, I haven't done it. I'm not giving a huge plug, but in Georgia, in the U.S. here, Atlanta, you can actually go and swim with whale sharks at their aquarium, if you so choose. Let's see, we hit those two things. We have to break through it with this? No. So we gotta break through the gross green stuff there. Now, just so you know, the buttons don't seem to let me do anything. I'm just controlling this thing here. Okay. So we pick this thing up here from there. Ah, I see. That had to scare it away. I like how you can see the boats there. Oh, you got another ray over there. Dynamite fishing shatters fragile coral colonies. The blast kills coral tissues, and the surrounding rubble prevents adjacent coral colonies from recovery. So, it sounds like this is going to have a little bit of a, you know, like a teaching factor going on here. As you go through the game, it is going to teach you different things. And I'm assuming the blasting from the fishing here is going to come into play as we're going through, maybe? I guess we'll see. I love how we can light up the fish as you're going by. That's a lot of fun. Alright, so we got to get this one. And grab this one up here. And then we can activate this. Yes. And we light it back up. And now we can pass through. So we're some sort of unnamed sea deity or something here. A little sea wisp. Just trying to help out the fish, it would seem. Oh, looks like we hit a current. Woo! That's pretty fun. Let's grab these. Nope, that is not the way to go. We grab those three. And I guess we head down this way. So this reminds me of those games like Journey. I don't know if you guys out there have played Journey before. Oh, here we go. Here's another tip. 32 out of 32. It takes an estimated 100 to 106 years of recovery for a coral reef system to rebuild itself from the effects of dynamite fishing. So we're really getting hardcore into the dynamite fishing stuff, at least in this chapter here. Which is good. It's good to teach people this stuff. Because the coral on Earth is disappearing. It's being bleached by the climate change and all this other stuff. So some nations have successfully clamped down dynamite fishing, which is generally illegal, but it continues in areas... Oh, I didn't get to read that quick enough. Now, can I go in... I guess not. I was hoping I can go and read it again. Oh, can I just go over it again? Yes, I can. But it continues in areas where explosives are available and people are desperate and starving, which makes sense. But yeah, the coral is not doing well in the world today. That is for sure. But yeah, this game reminds me of, you know, that of games like Journey, games that are just like a simple but fun thing to kind of go through. Another recent game that came out that you might remember, a scuba diving game called Abzu. This doesn't look like it's going to be as... Look at that turtle back there. I'm a big fan of turtles. I like turtles, by the way. Look, he's come to check out, like, he's like, hey, what are you up to over there, dude? Oh, did you see the flash over there? That was some dynamite. So that's what all this debris is. It's from the dynamite. The models on the fish and the turtles and the whale shark from earlier in the game look really good, too. This turtle looks great. Oh, and I like that it comes in 3D at you. Like, right in front of your camera here. That's fun. Yeah, look at that. I love that. So yeah, with Abzu though, if you haven't played that, if you are a fan of the way this looks, I definitely recommend checking out that game as well. It's really, really good. But you play in a more 3D space as a scuba diver. And it goes to some interesting places as well. This looks like it's going to be all pretty realistic for coral. You can see all the dead coral here now that we're getting into this area, which is sad. Lots of fish and other creatures live in the coral, which is why it's bad that it's disappearing. It's going to drastically impact the food chain unless the fish can find somewhere else to live. They're really laying it on here, too. Lots of dead coral, because it does span for a long time where it has died. Now, the dynamite fishing thing is not a thing that I was super familiar with personally, though. I don't think that I've seen anything about that. I might have to go look that up after this, because most of the stuff that I have seen has been about the coral bleaching due to climate change. Oh, okay, so we picked up one. Oh, we gotta activate these little guys, too? I see. So we're sort of bringing coral and other things back to life here, which is kind of cool. Alright, so grab this, and now we can activate it. There we go. Boom! Go away, gross green stuff. And we're bringing the coral back to life. Look at that. But unfortunately, some of the coral just is not going to come back. We could only do so much as a little sea wisp, unfortunately. Now, if I hadn't mentioned it already, we are playing the Switch version. I would be very interested to see what the... If there is a PC version, that I don't know. But I would be very interested to see what a PC version of this game looks like. Whoa. I could have swore I could go down here. I like doing that, though. That's actually kind of fun for the camera. When I went down here, I thought I saw... Yeah, there... Oh, okay. I must have got that one that was hidden. But yeah, I'd be really interested to see what this looks like on PC. Because it looks great on Switch. I can only imagine it looks even better on PC or PS4 or anything like that. But this game plays really great on Switch. It plays great, looks great. If you're wondering about whether you should get the Switch version of it, I can definitely already recommend that it is running fantastically. So we're at 4 out of 32 collectibles found. It's estimated that over 55% of the world's reefs are threatened by destructive fishing. See that? That's not good. Yeah, I'm going to have to look up a little bit about this destructive or dynamite fishing that it's talking about. Because I definitely trust it. I definitely believe it. But I'd like to be more educated about the whole thing. Here we are. We are now in the second area. And we got to activate this little thing here, I guess. Oh, I see. So those little pedals that are on the outside of this thing, you can see that how the 3 shows up. That means you have to hit 3 of these things before you can move on. I see. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Let's take the current. Woo! That's pretty fun. I like it. Oh, I thought it was gonna blast us, I thought it was gonna actually blast us up, you know, past the surface. That would have been fun. Alright, I don't know if we're going the right way here, but we are getting a collectible. When water is too warm, corals will expel the algae living in their tissues, causing the coral to turn completely white. This pandemy is called coral bleaching, which is what we were talking about in the first level. That's the stuff I'm more familiar with. Very scary, though. Very scary that all this stuff is kind of changing and going away during our lifetime. Or perhaps it's that we just know too much. Alright, we got one thing to activate there, but I don't see any of those little red guys anywhere. Right? They up here? Okay, so I can't progress past this part. Oh, I see. Oh, we're actually creating a current. That's interesting. Something a little different. We can do that here too? Nope. There's another big whale shark in the back. I like that. Yeah, see, we got this again over here. We cannot pass. Can't seem to activate that either. Oh. Huh. So you're almost like stealing its little root system there, or whatever you want to call that, to break through and create a stream or a current. Huh, that's kind of interesting. Here's another collectible. When a coral bleaches, it is almost dead. Corals can survive a bleaching event, but they are under more stress and danger. But the majority of them that are being bleached are definitely dying, unfortunately. There's a lot of things going on with the ocean nowadays, isn't there? The big pile of plastic they found, which is like kind of a hot button issue right now. All the plastic we're expelling into the ocean. An estimated 36% of coral reefs worldwide have been affected by major bleaching. Half of the Great Barrier Reef has been bleached to death since 2016. Yep. And I don't even know if those numbers are still accurate. I feel like it's higher than that. It's more than half, but that I don't know. It is quite spooky, though, at least to me. All right, where are we here? All right, we got some gross stuff we got to break through again. Okay, so there is a little fire flower thing over there. I like this sort of like 3D dynamic with the controlling where you can see all the rocks and stuff in front of you and everything. It's a really cool look. All right, here is our stream. And should be what we need to do. Break it. There it is. We broke through. See, that one needs 5. So there's 4, and here's 5. activated. But we're going to have to get its little coral here. By the power of the coral, we break through. Look at that. Excellent. But a very pretty game. Really, really digging the look and feel of this game for sure. How many does this one need? 5? Okay. So we'll head over here, grab this one. We got a few to activate and bring back to life here. And one more. There we go. So let's go ahead and collect these. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. And then we're going to get our slipstream here. Let's do this. By the power of the fire flower, we destroy you, pollution. Swimming through the kelp. That's a cool effect. I like that. That's fun. They should fill this area more up with, or rather up more with some kelp and stuff like that. That would be really cool. Alright, this one needs 3. Oh, there's 2 in the same area. Okay. So there's one there and one there. Alright, where can we go? Can we swim through here? Yes, we can. Oh, bring that one back. Okay, we got it. I have a feeling this is going to be a tag team. We got to open up the one that's got 3. And then I think we got to break through that stuff and find the one that's got 5, right? We'll find out in just a second. I will say that this part of the camera here is throwing me off just a little bit because I'm trying to see what I'm doing. Okay, that one automatically opened. Okay, cool. So we need to find 5 of these things. So we got 1, 2. Oh, I see. So we're going to add these to the 3 that are up here. Perfect. 1, 2, and is that enough? Yeah, okay. My mistake. Didn't think we had enough yet. Okay, and here we go. Grab the coral. And break through that pollution again. Boom! And we get to see the cool kelp effect here again. I love that. That's a lot of fun. Here we go. We're going into the dark and into the next level. And who do we have in the background there? Who is that? Is that another whale shark? No. That is a humpback, I think. That's cool. I like that they're adding other models in there as we go. But guys, I think that's a good look at Koral here. I think you guys kind of understand what to get out of the game here. This is to me, this is a fun little experience. I would say, don't expect to come to this looking for a challenge, because that's not really what you're going to get out of it. This is more about, you know, learning about the ocean here, just kind of hanging out, collecting things, you know. See, it seems like just a cool little chill game. This is a great, like, sit back and relax game here, and you might actually learn a little bit too. Don't be scared though. It'll be okay. We all need to keep learning, right? But yeah, that's Koral. Guys, I want to remind you, and please do subscribe to us here on YouTube at Video Chums, because we come out with Let's Plays and gameplay videos like this all the time. And of course, I also want to say, don't forget to subscribe to my own personal YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/watchggrc. And I come up with all kinds of other types of videos as well. Vlogs, reviews, that kind of stuff. So definitely give me a subscribe. And of course, Chums, I'll see you all next time on the next Let's Play. and check out Koral. It's pretty cool. I dig it. All right. We'll see you then.